Hey everybody, Annette here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are in my travel trailer. We just got back from camping. We went to a local campground near us for a long weekend. And I'm actually pretty excited to share some news with you guys. I have signed up for a seasonal campsite at this campground that we love. It's a private campground. It's called Elkwood, and it's about 40 minutes away from me, and I'm going to put my trailer there, and we're going to be able to go camping there anytime we want. I'm pretty excited about it because I'm not a fan of hauling this little trailer around. It's pretty squirrely. It's a single axle 15 RB Viking Ultralight. It's a great little trailer, but it is a single axle, which one of the problems with a very short trailer that's a single axle is you start backing up and it wants to go meow or it'll go the other way and you can't get it straight. And I'm hoping to get it dewinterized in the spring and take it out there and put it on the site, and I'm hoping to spend some time out there next summer. I have a spot picked out. They gave me 3 sites to choose from, and I'm pretty happy. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. They have a beautiful pool there. A beautiful playground for the kids. Lots of room to run and play and be kids. And my family loves going there. We've been going out to Elkwood for, oh my word, since 2017 when I bought the trailer. Well, actually 2016. I bought this trailer in 2016. It's a 14. It was 2 years old when I bought it from my local trailer sales place down in Gaylord. I just love it. It's just a little gem. So I thought, it's kind of dirty, it's messy. I was out here organizing and putting stuff away today, and I thought, you know, I just do a little share real quick, a little walk around, and you can take a look at my trailer and see what you think. So this is my trailer. As I said, it is a Viking Ultralight 15 RB. And this little trailer also has solar capabilities, and which I have not used, but it is capable of that. It has the inverter, onboard inverter and solar converter. So this is the step entry to go into the trailer. So we'll just take a walk inside. This little trailer has 2 fold-down bunks that are canvas. That's the one in the front. That one folds down to make a double bed. And then this one in the back here, at the back of the trailer, that folds down, and it is a, let's see, let me think. No, I got that backwards. The queen is in the front, the double is in the back. So that one is a double and the other one is a queen. It has these 3 storage areas here on the top. They're pretty roomy, but there is only 3, and I use this one for general stuff, you know, plastic wrap, bags. I have a first aid kit here, which is super important. We can take a look at that in a future video. Camping rope for clotheslines, and these little things are super handy if you need to rig up a clothesline. Garbage bags, toilet paper, what have you. This is our food one. This one is where I jam as much food in here as possible. It's non-perishables. This one back here, I put drinks in here, coffee supplies, games, lighting. It's whatever. That's kind of a whatever cabinet. And then over here on the top of this is where all the dishes are at, and utensils, you know, whatever I need for cooking goes up there. And it does have more storage down here under the sink. And there's the furnace. It has a 2-burner stove and a little sink, which is really nice. I have a 5-gallon onboard hot water heater. And this is where I have supplies that I need, silverware, pots and pans, all those kinds of things. And it has a nice little Dometic refrigerator that runs off of propane or electricity. And the thing about these refrigerators is that because they run off of propane and electricity, you got to turn them on like 24 hours before you're going to leave. You give the refrigerator time to get cold. Then you can unplug it and it will go right to propane and stay cold. But I have it propped open right now because we just got back to keep it dry. And the trailer does have a microwave, which I love. It's a small little microwave, but it gets the job done. Heats coffee or whatever, you know, heats vegetables, reheats leftovers. It's great. And the trailer also has a light and a fan. Right now we're running off of the battery. The trailer is not plugged in to electricity right now. And this is the bathroom behind this door. Pretty small, but it gets the job done. There's no sink in here. I have some things hanging on the wall here that I purchased to help with storage in the bathroom. We put towels in these and toilet paper and whatever. And you need to remember, you need to use RV toilet paper. It's more expensive and sometimes I skimp out, but it's better for the system for your trailer. Now there is a toilet under here, which we do use when we're hooked up. And this is a nice little shower unit. I've showered in here. You got to turn the water on and off as you're showering. Because again, it's only a 5-gallon hot water heater. But I can stand in here and my head does not touch the ceiling. I think it might be like 5'8", 5'10", something like that. But it gets the job done. And there's a light in here. And it also has this fan unit here. You can open this up manually. You open this up manually and then you can turn this on. And it's really nice because if you got clothes hanging in here to dry, you can do this and it pulls the moisture out and the clothes dry a lot faster. So, again, this is the bathroom. Now you can close the door and change your clothes in here. I'm between the toilet and the tub, and there's probably less than 2 feet in front of me here. So I can stand here and change my clothes if I need to, and it gets the job done and gives everybody privacy so they can change, which we really appreciate. And I also have storage under the seats. Under these seats right here. There's storage all under there that is all accessible from the outside as well. I have totes under there that my blankets and stuff go in, because if you're new to having a travel trailer, you always have to think ahead, like critters, they're a problem, mice, squirrels, all those things. If you're not going to use your trailer for a little while, you might want to empty those things out. Or put them in totes that lock to keep the critters out. I've made that mistake in the past. Then you got to wash everything. Like, you got to wash everything because it's redonkulous. And so you want to keep that in mind. So the trailer also has a AM/FM radio on here. And you can connect to Bluetooth. And it has a auxiliary plug right here. So like you could plug in your well, okay, if I say Walkman, am I dating myself? You can plug in your extra device to have music. This up here is for the antenna. And over here, these are for various things. Let me get my leg in here. This is for the furnace. This little guy right here, this turns the pump on and off so that it will pump the water up to the sink and the shower and stuff like that. And these buttons, when you push them, they tell you how full or how empty your tanks are. My freshwater tank is almost empty. Now, I don't believe this because my tanks should be empty. I think there's something caught on the probe. Because see, it's showing that the gray water is empty. And my battery is almost done. So there's probably something caught on the probe. And that is a reason why you need to use RV toilet paper. And we were not the last time we were here. So there's probably toilet paper wrapped around the probe and it's fooling it. But, and there's several plugs here in the trailer. There's one here by the sink. So there is one plug there by the sink, which is a GFI plug, as you can see. And then there's another plug up there. That's where, like, if you had a TV or something, you could plug it in, but we don't do TVs when we camp. So up here, you can put your heater, a fan, plug extra devices in. And behind all this is where the table goes, and under the table is another plug. Those are the only plugs for the trailer. Inside is those three because it's a smaller trailer. So if you have a power bank for your phone and you have a small travel trailer, you might want to consider charging that up and bringing it with you before you head for the campground. I'm going to turn these lights off since my battery is showing almost dead. And then because like this back bunk back here where I sleep, that's the double, there's no plugs back there. So unless my phone is charged when I go to bed at night, I need to use a power bank. But that's okay. You know, I mean, we're here to camp. We're here to sit out by the campfire, not to be in the trailer on a device. But sometimes a gal likes to watch a little YouTube before you go to bed. So, so let's take a step outside. And one thing that I did is I have two little dogs. So I put this little screen, had them do this at the trailer sales place when I brought the camper home. They have these screens and the dogs get up against this when they're jumping around because they see you outside and they don't break the screen. That was an idea I had from when I was a child. My dad put a piece of like that, the kind of board you use when you hang stuff on hooks in your garage. He had a piece of that and he put it on the inside of the door. And that helped a lot. So anyways, this is one storage. This goes the full length here under the back of the trailer. And it comes out, you can access it from both ends. And which is nice. That is a long storage thing. I have chairs in there, a Coleman stove, I mean, just all kinds of stuff. Electrical cords, water hose, you know, all the things you need for the campground. Now, and up here, this is where you access the storage under the seats. That is a big storage opening, and that's where I keep all my stuff for all the blankets, bedding, pillows, everything I need to bring down the awning, because the trailer does have an awning, and blocks and all that stuff that I need for the trailer. And the trailer does have manual crank down jacks, which is nice because you don't ever have to worry about anything breaking down. You just crank them down and put a block under them if you're on soft ground and level your trailer like that. It works fine. And the trailer is equipped with one propane tank, and there's the battery. You could keep a secondary propane tank if you want, if you're going to use a lot, but since I only run my stove and my furnace intermittently, I've probably filled that thing like 3 times since I got the trailer. Now, these are the beds and how they fold down. You undo those 2 things, and the bed folds down, and you go inside and you raise up the canvas and then set your bed up, and you're ready to go. This is a really nice little trailer. It served us well, and I don't have any problems with it. This is the water. This is the cable satellite connector. That's where you put in your fresh water. And if you're somewhere where the water is pressurized and it's a city water connection, you would use that right there. But we just open this up, shove the hose in there, and let it run until it starts running out. And then we know it's full. And then that tells us that we're all set. And this is for the furnace. This opens up. Oh, that's pretty gnarly in there. I guess I should get in there and clean that out. I don't use the furnace much. I think I've used it twice since I got the trailer because I have a little electric heater and I just use that. This is the gray and black water pulls to release them. You would undo that right there, hook your hose up to it, put it down in the drain. You always pull the black first and the gray second. And the reason why you do that is because, you know, we all know what black water is, right? And so you pull that. Then when you pull the gray water comes down behind it and washes out excess. Okay, that's important to remember. If you pull the gray first and you've got something hung up in there for the black water, there's nothing to push it out. So that's just something to remember. Now, up here at the front of the trailer, let's see, what was I going to show you? This right here, this is my electrical that plugs into the back of my truck. And you need to make sure that your trailer is equipped with chains. Those are very important. Very, very, very important. I would never go anywhere without my chains hooked up on my trailer. This is a emergency safety brake. If the trailer should break away from your vehicle, God forbid, if it should break away, if the chain breaks and it breaks away, and this little thing breaks, the trailer brakes will automatically engage and the trailer will come to a stop on its own on the highway so it doesn't go roaring down the highway at 100 miles an hour and kill somebody. So, and this is very important to have one of these and even have a spare in your trailer. I have a spare. These are important because this locks the tongue onto your truck or your car or whatever you're pulling it with. This goes down in and then you put this in and it locks and it holds it in place. That's a very important thing to have. You always want to have a spare because if you lay that down in the campground and you lose it on the ground and you don't have a spare, you're in trouble. So, that is a quick once over. We'll take another look at my trailer as we get down the road and we start taking more trips with it. I was planning on videoing this weekend, but unfortunately, I had Rona. And I didn't know it until we got out to the campground. So, I did not feel well. And so I was not filming anything. So, that's what we have today for you. And I am just wanting to share a little bit more than just my sewing and crafting and the other things, because there's so much more to life than hanging out in the house. And if you've never camped before, you might want to think about it. If you have questions about camping, if you'd like to know anything, if I can offer any advice, I'm a very seasoned camper. I've been doing this my whole life since I was a little kid. And so I got a lot of camping experience under my belt, and I've pulled my trailer. I use my Silverado pickup right there to pull my travel trailer. And it's a Silverado Z71 4x4 half ton. And you got to be mindful of the gross vehicle weight and the weight, dry weight of your trailer and the weight loaded. If you're going to pull a trailer, you want to check your vehicle, see what its capabilities are before you go and spend $20,000 on a trailer. So with that said, we're going to close out this video. And I want you to know that I think about you, I love you, and I care about you, and I hope you're well. So, this is Grandma D saying you have a great day today and a better day tomorrow. Get outside and go camping. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye for now.